Hi guys and welcome back to TeoGamingLabs. In this episode I will go through the most important development points and try to help you to decide which one will fit best for your city. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe for more and share if you think that those info are useful for the other as well. And if you want to see how I build this city, I live stream weekly, 2-3 times a week. So make sure to subscribe and open the notification to understand when I am live. Now let's dig into it. What are the development points? The development points are some option that you have to gain during the game that gives you perks that help you with some particular feature. You access the development point clicking on the name of your city, and to understand if you can choose any of them, there is a little number here. In this case, I can choose one more development point. Currently, it is possible to choose up to 6 different development points for each city, so choose wisely. If you click on the name of your city, you access the menu of the development points. This is the table. As you can see, there are some that has been disclosed, but I mean, this is not a complete game, it's still in work in progress. So there are many that are work in progress and they will come with future patch and updates. So make sure to follow to see which one there will be more. So in order to use the development point, you need to unlock them. And to do that, you need to follow what the games tell you to do. So you need to hover over the name of your city. And in the case, there are instructions to follow to unlock the next development point. Once you fulfill the criteria that the games tell you, in this case, in the next milestone is to produce 7 Burgess Plow level 2, and I have currently 6. When I will have the 7th one, then I will unlock another development point, and is, as said before, written here. So you click on it, and you find out that there are 4 categories of development point. One is some sort of military. This one is commerce. Then there is some sort of field related uh, development point. And this one are food oriented development point. The easiest choice to make on development point is to notice where you have the rich deposit of the clay and on the iron, which actually is not there in this map. Yes, it's this one. So when you have one of those two resource node, and nowadays also the salt, then you can build a mine over it. And then if you unlock the development point deep mining, then basically you can build a deep mine over the resource node. I have a tutorial on that. The main thing that the deep mine does is to give you infinite amount of clay and infinite amount of iron. This make you be able to do infinite amount of roof tile and infinite amount of iron slab, which are needed to produce the weapon. So those are two things that I will always choose when there is a rich deposit of those two. If you are developing a city with which is meat based, like the one that I am live streaming right now, or if you like backyard with pigs and produce a lot of meat, then the development point that you should look after are trapping, which enables you to have passive income from the hunters, but especially the advanced skinning. I think this doubled the amount of meat for the hunters, for the butcher, and also for the animal pen, pig included. So generally, the pig give you 2 meat every 5 months. But if it doubles, then it means that 2 meat you get it in 2.5 months. So it's basically almost 1 meat a month. and this make a big difference. Generally, I don't use pelt extraction because these give you heights from the traps that you have from the trapping. But generally, the heights are not a very big problem. But if you are doing a trade out of those, or if you want to produce some further more advanced product with the heights, then this is for you. But I almost rarely use it. If you're struggling with the food, I think that the development point that is for you is the apiary, the beekeeping. So you get the honey. This will give you more food variety. And also, it require very little amount of families to run an apiary. One family per apiary is enough, and it guarantee you quite a bit of honey per month. I think that is around 5 honey per apiary per month. So it can feed quite a bit of family if you build few of them. If you want to develop a city and you're struggling with the food, then I would suggest that you go for forest management, especially if you have a rich deposit, and beekeeping. So you can build quite a bit of apiary, and then you should minimize the problem of food and also food variety for your city. The same thing goes with advanced pond keeping. I generally choose at least one of them. I don't have a big problem in my city, but here I have the advanced skinning because it's meat based. But generally, I would recommend to unlock at least one of them to use at most one of the food of the game. But remember that especially if the game will unlock further level of upgrade for the burgage plot, they will need more and more food variety. So you need to be balanced with the different food sources. You cannot just have the meat because then you cannot evolve the development, the burgage plot. If you want to do tons of money in one of your city, apart unlocking development points that grant you access to a particular resource, like the deep mining, for example, so you can produce tons of resources, but the ones that are purely economic are in the commerce sections. And basically, these lower the cost of opening new trade route. I mean, the more trade route you open, the more expensive it is to open new one, and this will halve the price. If you are doing things decently correct in a correct way in your city, you should not have problem opening new trade route. So this is generally a waste of unlocking the development point. However, unlocking this, you have access to better deal, and that makes some kind of difference because you reduce the foreign import tariff, and that can make a difference in case you want to earn a lot of money. Foreign suppliers, I unlocked it in the beginning. Now I understand how food and firewood work. I generally have plenty of them. I arrive to a city with more than 600 family. I have a few months worth of both resources. I generally don't buy them anymore. If you're struggling them and you have plenty of money, just buy them. They will provide firewood and food at a cost, at a little cost per food and per firewood. I generally don't use it. If you have a region that is fertile, I will definitely go for the heavy plow. Because you will build probably a farm with many different fields, and then you need the ox to basically plow the field faster, and this is very useful. And after that, I would definitely unlock bakeries because it basically double the production of the bread. The fields give you already quite a nice amount of bread if it's done properly, and the bakery further double it. So I will definitely go for it. And once I tried it, you will really be completely flooded uh, of bread. There is also fertilization. I think that when you have fertile regions, is not really needed because you will exchange the field that you are using. There are many tutorials on how to do that, and I have a small one on my channel if you want. Uh, but in regions that are not so fertile, and this is I didn't try it, maybe it works. You can build the fertilization one, then we will build fences around the field, and then the sheep will go pasturing in those fields and enhance their fertility. But that, in my opinion, go hand in hand unlocking the sheep breeding because that grants you multiplication of the sheep, and you can have up to 6 lamb per month, depending on the number of the sheep that you have. So those four, definitely, if you have a region with field, and I didn't see very much the effect of the drought, but if you experience difficulties with the drought and maybe you are in a fertile region, I will unlock those three or maybe those two. I will not unlock the sheep breeding, but rather the orchardry. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And then irrigation, because it, as the development point said, it lowered the amount of damage caused by the drought. And the right cultivation, which is much better than the wheat. One last thing, if you are betting a lot on your army, and also if you want to make some nice money, you should basically choose basic armor making, which make your troops stronger, advanced armor making, and then master armor making. I mean, the plates cost an insane amount of money to be exported. They also require though some resources to be built. So it's a little bit of a balance. So in short, if you want to bet on the military, I will go with these five. If you have a fertile region, I will go with those two and those three, or in alternative, those three and the sheep breeding, depending on what you are looking for. If you want to do a tons of money, I will definitely go for these three and also some other development point that allow you to produce massive amount of resources. For example, those two. If you want a meat-based city, definitely those two. If you want to use at most the food because you don't have enough or you are struggling, definitely those are something for you. I hope that this has been useful. If you enjoy my content, please drop a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and is the best way to support me. If you want to ask me questions or just say hi, come to my live. Share if you think that those information is useful to other people. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.